So when the medial temporal lobe is damaged, as it was, surgically, in patient HM and Henry Meliason, and he has, a pretty clear, amnesia. He has an anterograde amnesia. He's got a temporally graded retrograde amnesia, and yet there are, areas of preserved memory function. Specifically, his implicit memory is preserved, right? His procedural memory is preserved, and that was detected and made clear in Brenda Milner's work with HM. When she had him do the mirror drawing task, right, where he had to look in a mirror at a reflection of his hand, tracing, let's say, a star image. He had to trace between two images of the star, one a little smaller, and within the first, he had to keep, the line that he was drawing, within those, lines, and not make errors, not go outside. And initially, he had many, many errors, obviously, like, again, all of us would. But with practice, he, got better and better. And yet he had no explicit or declarative memory of any of the learning episodes, of any of the trials in which he was trying to learn. It always seemed like it was a new task to him, and yet his skill improved significantly. He had he improved his his implicit or procedural memory. So how do you test that in let's say a macaque monkey? And so one of the task that's used it's called this Lifesaver task, and they take like this let's say a coat hanger wire, right, and they bend it all around, and they put a Lifesaver on it, and the macaque has to reach out and pull the Lifesaver off, and so you get stuck as it pulls it along the bent coat hanger. But if it does it again and again and again and again and again, well, it gets better and better and better and better at doing it. And even like macaques with medial temporal lobe damage, if you give them the practice, they do it again and again and again, they will improve their implicit skill. They will improve their procedural memory. So this is another way to sort of test that, like in HM and other patients with amnesia. A macaque that will have damage to the hippocampus and medial temporal lobe, will actually still, be capable of acquiring new implicit memories, new procedural memories. So this is called the Lifesaver task, and it's another animal model that's used.